Welcome to Classical High School for Greater Boston League basketball. Lynn Classical taking on Everett. Classical in the white, Everett in the red. Taggart shot is partially blocked. Everett takes it away. Classical looking to get to 500. They're 3-4. Coached by Marvin Avery, senior, I have to say. Shot off the rim, no good. Taggart with the rebound. Everett is trying to go over 500. They're 3-3. Coached by Stanley Chamblain. One is Marvin Avery Jr. 22 is Brady Warren. 25 is Devontae Taggart as Everett takes it away. Stolen away by Classical. 23 is Dante Rivera. 2 is Almani Gerardo. We've been saying Almani Medina all year. That's what the roster said. We got a foul against Classical. For Everett, 2 is David D'Souza. 14 is Clarence Endless. 15 is Olsen Desrusek. 32 is Christian Vasquez. 4 is Steven Cadero. Inside for the bucket. That's Vasquez with the basket. Everett gets on the board first. Everett with that trap. And Classical turns it over. That's a young team. They're a small team, too. They give away height. Shot is shot. Avery pushing it up. And it got knocked out as he tried to go to the basket. Stolen away again by Everett. And we're going to get a foul against Classical. Classical's first substitution will be Caney Filzame. 2 fouls on Classical. They're looking for their first points, but they're only down 2-0 because Everett hasn't been able to put the ball in the basket either. Greater Boston League basketball. They go inside, they give it away. Shot up and good. Desrusek. And they turn it over again. They had it, they lost it, tipped around. Taggart comes away with it. Avery pushing it up. Out of control, he fell down and lost it. A wild shot by Cadero, but he got hit on the way to the basket. But Avery a little out of control going to the basket. Turned around, turned it over, wound up on the floor. Everett's going to make wholesale changes. It was nice of Stanley Chamblain to come over and shake my hand. He knew I was associated with Everett for 25 years doing their football games. Every Super Bowl that Everett has ever played in, I've announced. And they Had a great ceremony for me. As Cordero puts a point on the board. They had a dinner and they gave me a nice plaque. I got a citation from the mayor, a citation from the Senate, and I got to meet a whole lot of great friends I've made over the years at Everett. And it was nice for Coach Chamberlain to come over and shake my hand before the game and say hi. Free throw is missed. Avery's trying to get Classical on the board. We're almost halfway through the first period. He makes one. But that ends a 5-0 run by Everett. Classical straight man to man. We got an offensive foul. Because Rusek leaned in. He set the pick nicely, but then he leaned into the defensive player. And he picks up his second foul. And Aiden Vasquez is going to give him a rest. Give me a rest trying to pronounce his name. Everett now in a 2-3 zone. They took the press off. Shot no good. He gets his own rebound and puts it in. Garado throws it in. 3 in a row for Classical as they go press full court. 5-3, the Crimson Tide. Almost stolen away. Blocked inside. Missed the shot. And it goes out off Classical. They let him play a little bit there. A little banging going on there. Blocked. Brady won. Bounced it. Avery was out in front, and he didn't lead him. He threw it where he was, and then it wound up, the pass wound up behind Avery and goes out of bounds. Still 5-3, the Crimson Tide. Also staying in that man-to-man. They tried to go inside. It got taken away. It got taken back by Vasquez, and then Gerardo blocked the shot. Strong to the basket, gets the hoop and the foul. Cordero gets his third point. There's a little bit of a drop by Everett. They scored the first 5, now they got 7. Second foul on Gerardo. 3-point play is completed by Cordero. Everett goes 2-2-1, full court pressure. Brady Warren with a great move. Went strong to the basket, ducked under the defense and laid it in. Good strong move. Haskell now in a 2-3 zone. Tipped and knocked away. Chamberlain, the coach, screaming for a timeout. The official didn't see him. They finally see him. He calls the timeout. 2:29 left in this first period. 8-5. Everett, they scored the first 5. Classical's outscored them 5-3 since. So it's a 3-point bulge for the Crimson Tide. 14 fouls on Classical. So they only have 2 more to waste, and we got a lot of basketball left in this first half. Everett's only committed 2. Classical back in that 2-3 zone. They were man-to-man early. Kick it out. He took steps. They made the nice pass. He was open for a shot. Took it strong to the basket, but didn't put the ball on the floor. They're trying to dribble against that 2-2-1 zone trap, and they stepped out of bounds and turned it over again. Hassel's got a few turnovers in this first period. Tip, goes to the floor, tipped again. Cordero saved it, and he gets the ball back. Strong drive, just came up short by Brady Warren. Shot, no good, tipped up. Everett gets it. Vasquez picked up the rebound, he get hit going to the basket. So Christian Vasquez will get 2 at the line. Low scoring first period. Missed the first. Darren Gillian in the game for the first time for Classical. Makes 1. They went deep, but they went too deep. They threw it too far. Too far ahead for Warren off his fingertips. Brady Warren, outstanding. Three-sport athlete, very outstanding shortstop on the baseball team. He was league MVP in golf. He's got a full scholarship to college for golf. Way strong. And we got an offensive foul against Vasquez. Classical's only got 5 points with 1:11 left in the first period, but they're only down 4. Everett goes to that full court pressure. Stripped from behind. He looked like he was going in for a layup. Avery got a piece, and he knocked it out off D'Souza. Off the glass, no good. Knocked out by Everett. For Brady Warren, basketball, baseball, golf. Finishing up a great career at Classical. Three-point shot. Phil's aim, throws it in for 3. And it's 9-8 Everett. Classical creeping back. Everett's having a little trouble with the 2-3 zone. Short, no good. Tipped up. Goes to the floor. Classical takes it away. And we got a foul against Cordero. 4 ticks on the clock. Classical's got a chance to get a lead here in the first period. They got a very quick shot. They got 4 seconds to get a shot off. Off the back rim, Avery almost knocked it home. So it took Classical a little while to get on the board, but they finally did. And that 3-point basket by Phil Ames gets as close as they've been. After Everett opened up that 5-0 lead, Classical closes at the end of the first period. It's Everett 9, Classical 8 at the end of 1. To start the second period with a 1-point lead. Classical staying in that 2-3 zone. They go inside, wild shot. Everett wound up with the loose ball. Another wild shot. Rebound inside, nicely. That was Taggart with the rebound. Everett doubling up. Avery trying to bang it off out of bounds. His pass broken up, and it was kicked by Everett. Matt. We're good. From outside for 3, off the rim, no good. Everett controlling the backboard. Inside, it got blocked by Brady Warren, but he got a piece of Vasquez. He'll get 2 at the line. He gets Everett on the board in the second period. Thomas Walsh in the game for Classical. Makes them both. Stolen away, they telegraphed that pass. So Everett started the second period like they started the first period on a little bit of a run. And they turn the ball over again, Classical. Marvin Avery screaming for a timeout. 6:26 left. Everett will be shooting free throws the rest of the half as Classical's in foul trouble. And they've got a bunch of turnovers. They cut it to 9-8. Everett scored the first 5 points of the game. Now they got the first 4 points of the second period. And they're leading it 13-8. We mentioned Classical's trying to get to 500. They're 3-4. Everett trying to go over 500. They're 3-3. Greater Boston League basketball. They almost threw it away again. And now they turn it over again. To Souza. So it's a 6-0 run. Off the rim with the shot, no good. Steps called. He beat the defense, but then he took a couple of extra steps. Once he got by the first guy, he took an extra step to try and get by the second guy. Ethan Chevalier in the game for Glasgow. Marvin Avery trying to find somebody that can get the ball over half court. They call it off Everett. They could have called a foul as well. Marvin, as he usually does, wholesale changes. He doesn't wait too long. Everett is running a low helter-skelter defense. They're double, tripling. Off the rim, no good. They kick it out for three. Off the rim, no good. Avery with the rebound. Can't hit the shot. Everett out in front. Wide open for the layup. Jaden Hill. 8-0 run. Everett has the biggest lead of the game, 9. Off the rim, no good. Goes out off Everett. Hill had it, slipped and fell and lost it out of bounds. Rocky Bria Arias in the game for the first time for Glasgow. Brady Warren, a wild shot. They kick it back out. It looks like a 2-3 zone, but then they double and triple the basketball. Brady Warren strong, he almost lost it. Vasquez with the easy layup. Tough drive to the basket. Avery can't hit it. Warren's shot off the rim, no good. Everett. Steps called. They went touchdown to Endless. But he took an extra step trying to get the layup. We're going to reach in foul against Everett. Glasgow got a break. They lost the ball out of bounds going to the basket. Second foul on Vasquez. Everett knocked it out. Here they go doubling up again. Long three-point bomb. It got saved. Saved right to tag it for the layup. Everett saved it. They threw it right to Devontae Taggart, and he laid it in all by himself. Almost lost it out of bounds. Now they had taken away nicely by Cordero. Shot no good. They try to go inside, taken away. Avery got fouled on the drive, so both teams will be shooting free throws from now on. One tick over 2 minutes left in this first half. They go out deep to Avery. And Everett kicks it away. Clarksville's trying to make almost impossible passes. And it's costing them. They turn the ball over. Stripped away. And then he double dribbled. Cordero stepped in, looked like he had an easy layup going to the basket. But he double dribbled. They go inside, can't hit the shot. Glasgow will be at the line shooting 1-on-1. Bria Arias at the line 1-on-1. I guess they gave him 2. I thought missed the first. Missed them both. Steps called. Everett turned the ball over as well. (19-12) Everett. Very low scoring half. 1:27 left. Everett scored the first 9. Glasgow overshoots the runway. Everett has 1 basket since they started with that 9-0 run. Glasgow's only got 4 points. Off the rim, no good. Taggart with another rebound. He's playing well. Three-point shot off the rim, no good. Came up short. Strong drive, but laid it off the bottom of the rim. Everett knocked it out. Glasgow can't quite run out the clock. 38 seconds left. Off the rim, bounced up and hit the guide wire up over the backboard. So if Everett decides, they can take the last shot. Shot clock is off. So offense has been frigid here at Classical High School. Everett needs a point to get to 20 in the first half. Classical needs a lot more than that. Three-point basket by D'Souza. The buzzer sounds, and that three-point basket gives Everett their biggest lead of the game. Everett gets over the 20 mark. They get 22 in the first half. That three-point basket just got them over, and it gives them their biggest lead of 10. It's Everett 22, Classical 12 with a half left. Welcome back to Classical High School as we're getting set to start the second half. A very low scoring first half, especially for Classical. They get 12 points. They get 8 in the first, 4 in the second. Everett only scored 22, but they get a 10-point lead. Everett scored the first 5 points of the game. Classical cut it to 9-8 at the end of the first period. Everett outscored Classical 9-0 to start the second period, and then they match points after that. A 13-4 period for Everett pushes the lead to 10, the biggest lead of the game. Classical has the ball to start the second half, and they got a little bit of work to do offensively. Everett knocks it away. Classical has turned the ball over more times than they have points. But Everett doubling and tripling. Taggart had to track the pass down. Three-point bomb. Good by Gerardo. Classical's second triple. Knocked out by Classical. So Classical gets on the board first with Cadero's 3. They get it down to single digits. Nice move inside, blocked, and we're going to foul against Cadero. Nice spin move by Vasquez, but he came up short. And Desrusso went inside, rebounded the miss, and got hit. Cadero picked up his third foul. That was no good. A little too much mustard on that shot. Hit the back rim and just bounced out. Made that one. Vasquez was the leading scorer with 7 for Everett. Cadero, Everett had 6. Only one player had more than one basket for Classical, and that was Brady Warren. He had 4 points. Everett gets a hand on the pass. Deshaun Rucker in the game for the first time. Shot, no good. Everett comes away with the rebound. Lost it, went off his foot. D'Souza looked like he had a clean pass to the basket, and he hesitated just enough. It rolled off his foot and went out of bounds. Off the rim, no good. Out off Classical. Classical's back man to man. They went to that 2-3 zone. It worked out pretty well for them. Now they weren't waiting for the pass. It deflected off Everett into the backcourt for a turnover. You wonder why coaches get gray hair. Glasgow wasn't even pressing. They just weren't paying attention, not expecting the pass back, and it bounced off them out of bounds, out into the backcourt. They go inside to Brady one. He got hit. He'll get 2 at the line.
Number 22, Brady Warren, to the line, shooting 2.
Makes the first. Makes them both. Glasgow's back within 6. Missed the layup. They did everything right. Fast break. They beat the press. They got a nice shot, and it just came up short. Long three-point bomb. I don't think that's the kind of shot that Marvin Avery wants to see them have. The follow by Vasquez. They missed the layup. They get a foul against Everett. Third foul on Desuso. Three-point basket. Tirado with another one, his second. And the lead is down to 5. They've cut it in half. They go inside to Russo. Three-point shot. Darren Gillian. Lead is down to 4. Russo makes it 4 in a row for him. Glasgow using a 3 to get back in it. Everett in the 2-3 zone. Another long 3. Knocked out by Avery. Again, those three-point shots got him back in it, but you don't want to take him from too far away. You're not trying to get any shot off. You're trying to get a good shot off. Stolen away. Shot is missed. Avery with the follow. His first basket. And we got a foul against Crimson Tide. He stole it and got hit. He's looking for 4 in a row. He can get Classical as close as they've been in a long time. They were down 9-8. They're now down 2. They were down 10 at halftime. In and out. Classical with a chance to tie it. A 3, they could take the lead. They've never led in the game. In and out. That went down and came back out again. They go inside. The wraparound won't go. Classical will take a timeout. A 15-7 run by Classical. Gets the lead down to 2. It was 10. And they have the basketball with 2:30 left in the third period. Again, a basket would tie it. A 3-point basket would give Classical their first lead of the game. Closest Classical has come was 9-8, ending the first period. Now they're within 2. They were down 10 at halftime. They've held Everett to 7 points in this period. Both coaches, Marvin Navy for Classical, Stanley Chamblain for Everett, working the troops. Classical with the basketball down 2. Trying to make a sweep. The JV team won for Classical. Everett staying in that 2-3 zone. They're going to get a foul on Everett. Coach Chamblain. That's 5 fouls, and that's the 3rd foul on Vasquez. They can't believe it. Avery with a strong drive. Looked like he just missed the shot, but they called the foul. He makes the free throw. He could tie the game right here. Missed it. And now Classical picks up a foul.
Second team foul on Lynn.
So they're back within a point, which is where they were at the end of the first period. That's a big foul, Classical. That's the 4th foul on Gerardo. He hit those 2 big threes to help Classical get back in the game. Stripped away, the ball goes to the floor. Can't hit the shot. Classical can get the lead with a bucket. It went off Brady Warren's foot. So again, Classical had a chance to take the lead, and they turned it over. They dumped, nice play inside. Great pass from Cordero to Vasquez. Lost it, got it back. Inside to tag it, in and out. Rebound, up and good by Walsh. Couldn't have been in a better spot for that rebound. Hill gets it to go. Final minute of this third period. Classical had 12 points in the first half. They've got 18 here in the third period. Avery for three. They've tied it up. Vasquez having a picnic inside. At the buzzer. At the buzzer, Darren Gillian gets his second trifecta, and Classical has their first lead. Their first lead in the game, 36-35, over Everett with a period left. We mentioned Classical had 12 points in the first half. They got 24. They doubled up in the third period. They got 24. They held Everett to 13, and they get their first lead of the game at 36-35 on the triple by Darren Gillian. He had two. Gerardo had two. Classical had five. Avery had the other one. 5 threes to help him get back in it. Classical with the rebound. Shot got blocked, but the foul on Everett. And that's the limit for Everett. Classical will be shooting free throws the rest of the game. Avery's getting 2 at the line. So for the first time in the game, Everett has to play comeback. Shot no good. And there's Vasquez again. He's having a picnic under the basket. Taggart with a wild shot. Deflected away. Saved by Vasquez. Easy layup for Hill. Everett back up by a point, and Vasquez comes out holding his hand. He's got 15 of the 39 Vasquez. He's been a big force inside. He tried to go inside, picked off by Everett. Great pass for the layup by Ruiz. And it's Everett by 3. Tipped away, they almost gave it away. Gerardo's getting set to come back in the game with his 4 fouls. Off the rim, no good. Wild shot on the layup. Taggart did a great job. Fed it back to Rucker, and he missed the layup. Everett missed the layup, hitting the bottom of the rim. Avery gets it to go and got fouled. He's down. He went down hard. They'll get a free throw on the line, and we could get our second tie. Looked like Everett was going to run away with this in the second period when they started that 9-0 run and built up a 10-point lead at halftime, and then Glasgow, who had a lot of trouble putting the ball in the basket in the first half, getting only 12 points, doubled up and got 24 in the third period. And I think Avery has to come out, and Gillian is going to shoot the free throw. So Gillian could tie it up. Avery was very quiet through the first half with only 1 point. He got 8 in the third period. The free throw is good. We got our second tie. Haskell almost got the lead with a steal. Around the rim and out. D'Souza will get 2 at the line, trying to break the tie. Glasgow has 3 fouls to waste. Everett has none. Glasgow's shooting free throws for the rest of the game. He missed the shot. Avery's back in. Missed them both. Glasgow with a chance to get the lead back. Everett stole it, but they did it by kicking it. So the turnover will give it back to the Rams. Gerardo was back in. The roster had him listed as Medina through the first few games. And I wondered why they were calling him Gerardo. Glasgow wasn't waiting for the pass. They weren't aware of it. They threw it, and they didn't catch it. Again, you wonder why coaches get gray hair. That's an unforced error. Glasgow almost picked it. They kick it inside for the layup. Caruso. Everett by 2. Up and good. Dante Rucker, he tried to dump it off. Rucker tried to dump it off to Brady Warren underneath. It got deflected back to Rucker and he laid it in. And we got our third tie. Second in this fourth period. Not quite to the halfway mark of this fourth period. The difference is Everett is in foul trouble. Classical will be shooting free throws the rest of the game. Classical still has 3 fouls to waste. 43-43 with 4:29 left in this Greater Boston League game. We mentioned Classical trying to get to 500, trying to go 4-4. Everett trying to go over 500, trying to get to 4-3. Both coaches working hard. Marvin Navy for Classical, Chamberlain for Everett. Trying to get their troops fired up for the last 4.5 minutes. Avery, Warren, Cadero, Taggart, and Bria Arias, the 5 out there. Classical goes back to that 2-3 zone. Clogging that inside. Blocked nicely inside. I think that was Taggart. Deflected into the backcourt. Classical saved it. Shot clock. Referee blew the whistle. They turned the shot clock back to 35 seconds. The shot clock was down to 10. Classical didn't really have the basketball. Classical touched the basketball but didn't get possession. They changed it back to 35 seconds. Chamberlain is out talking to the official. The shot clock is winding down. Knocked away. Shot no good. Tirado with the rebound. Classical can get the lead. Knocked away by Everett. Tirado will put it in play. Five seconds, he didn't get the ball in bounds. Everett gets the ball. That's a tough turnover. Vasquez again making his presence felt inside. He's been a hoss in there. They can't handle him. He's at the line for 2. Looking to break the tie. Missed another one. Everett's missed a few free throws. Missed them both. They've missed 4 free throws. In like the last minute. And that's in a tie game. 3 minutes and counting left. Warren gets stuck. Behind the back, I don't know if you want to do that. Short, no good. Gets his own rebound inside. Taggart, too strong to the basket for the layup, but he's going to get free throws. And that's the 5th foul on this Russo. He's out. That's huge. Taggart looking to break the tie. He's played very well. He's had to go in against those big guys inside. Missed the shot. Both teams missing free throws. They take Gerardo out. They're trying to go like offense, defense with Gerardo with his 4 fouls. Taggart makes one. There's Vasquez again. Going to the basket. Missed the layup. He'll get 2 at the line. They missed another free throw. They've missed 5. The best they can do now is tie it as Gerardo comes back. He makes that one. Four ties. Shot no good. Everett with a chance to get the upper hand. Around the rim and in. His first basket since the first half. Everett by 2. Pass picked off. Everett with a chance to get a little breathing room. Shot way off. Brady Bullock with the rebound. Shot too strong. And we got a timeout call by Everett. So back and forth we go. We've had 4 different ties. 1 in the 3rd period, 3 here in the 4th period. 1:26 left in regulation. 46-44 Everett. As back and forth we go. Glasgow got all their points in the 3rd period, 24. They got 12 in the first half. They only have 8 points here in the 4th period with 1:26 left. They got their first lead at 36-35 with a big 24-13 3rd period with Guillon's 3 at the buzzer, beating the buzzer for a 3 at the end of the 3rd period, giving Glasgow their lead at 36-35. Now back and forth we go, 41-41, 43-43, 44-44. Everett leading by 2 and they have the basketball. They go deep. Missed the shot. Took steps. He got it, took it to the basket, missed the layup, and then trying to go right to left where he didn't put the ball on the floor. So Everett had a chance to get some breathing room. Classical has a chance to get back in it. And Everett steals it away. They missed the layup. Chamberlain wanted a foul. He didn't get it. Final minute. Shot clock winding down. They got to get it up. They missed the layup. Everett has the basketball. A bucket here would make it very difficult on the Rams. Banks it in. Cadero with 4 in a row. (44-44). Cadero scores 4 in a row to give Everett a 4-point lead with 25 seconds left. Classical's going to have to score very quickly, and they have to foul twice because they have a foul to waste. (48-44). Back and forth we go. It's going to be tough for either one of these teams to lose this game, the way the game is going. So they have to go the length of the court, and they have to score very quickly, and then foul twice very quickly if they want to get back in this game. They made the bucket, but it's not going to count. He traveled. Phil Ames got the pass, laid it up, it went in, but he didn't put the ball on the floor, and he traveled. And that's just about going to do it. 48-44, 19 seconds left. They foul right away, but they're going to have to foul again. And they still need 2 possessions with 17 seconds left. So they have to foul again and put him at the line, but it's too little too late here. They grab a hold of Cordero. He's got it done. He's been the big guy here in the fourth quarter. He's got the 2 buckets to break the 44-44 tie. It's a 2-possession game now. The game is virtually over. 16 seconds left. He gets 1-on-1. He needs the first to get the second. That makes it 2 possessions, and one has to be a 3 with 16 seconds left. Missed it. He gets his own rebound. And they can just run the clock out now. Classical's not going to foul. So we had 3 ties in the fourth quarter. Classical came all the way back. A 3-point basket by Darren Gillion gave them their first lead of the game at 36-35 to end. It beat the buzzer to end the third period. It was tied 41, 43, 44, and then Cadero took over. Cadero scored the last 5 points of the game for Everett. Classical didn't score in the last minute, They had the ball a couple of times with a chance to get the lead, and they wound up losing it 49-44. Classical will go to 3-5. Everett will creep over 500 to go to 4-3. For Everett, Cordero had 11, including the last 5 points of the game. The big guy was Christian Vasquez with 16 and a bunch of rebounds. For Classical, Taggart had 3, Rucker had 2, Warren had 6, Walsh had 2, Goulian had 7, Phil's Amy had 3, Cordero had 8, Avery Jr. had 13, 12 of them in the second half, and Everett saw Classical come all the way back, get the lead 36-35, and then 3 different ties, and then Classical just went stone cold in the last minute or so. Cordero took over, scored the last 5 points of the game. He winds up with 11, but 5 of them were crucial as Everett wins it 49-44 over Classical. Classical again will go to 3-5. Everett will go to 4-3. So 49-44 Everett over Classical in this GBL battle. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm John Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.
Since 1986, Lynn Educational Television has enabled students to work in the television industry and learn how to produce media. LETV creates working opportunities for Lynn students, giving them the benefit of gaining real-life work experience in production. Lynn Educational Television brings value to Lynn students, delivering standards-based curriculum in the classroom from middle school to high school. LETV creates future generations of media professionals.